Hello, sweet bees. I had so much fun with the spread from Ethony on the new moon in Cancer reading that I feel like, look at that, we have the divine energy that wants to come out already. That I want to use another one of her spread, which is all about love. So let's see which divine energy Saint Germain is going to help us through this all about love reading. He talks about releasing karma, which is very interesting to me, because yesterday we were talking about with a new moon reading, we were talking about releasing those karma ideas, you know, like this family thing, talking about stuff being unfair and stuff like that. So this is interesting that it starts with karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. So this is really in the same, this is fascinating that this is, I mean, obviously a tarot reading is good for, you know, so long it's following the energy of the moment. So obviously the energies of this new moon are about releasing the bad stuff, the bad idea of the past, the leaving the past behind the past. With this violet color, we are also in the spiritual growth. We have all this connection here. Look at that. I just noticed we have the sun, the moon, and the third eye. So how you know, there is so much that is coming to mind with this thing. Okay, so I'm going to read about who Saint Germain is, because I think he came out once, but I don't remember. We have what looks like an amethyst on his chest. So wear an amethyst that will help you release negative energy, that will help you focus, that will help you with meditation, that will help you with sleeping, that will help you release negative energy. I mean, amethyst is all around pretty safe bet to have on you, with you, next to your bed, next to your computer. This is a good stone. This is like a basic stone to have. Quartz is about accepting and receiving love, pink rose quartz, but amethyst is it's probably one of my favorite stone, for as far as I can remember. So we have the energy of the magician too, with the cape and the beard and that seen face. I cannot help but thinking of the magician. We talks about a new path. We're talking about creating your own path by living. If you move away from drama, if you like, look at that, like with that new moon reading, we had the energy of the Eight of Cups, like the one moving away. This is still very strong, and then you'll make room for good energy. You'll make room for better. And we have faith, which, I mean, and it's funny because we are like with the third eye here, which is represented by a possible energy of Mother Mary. You have faith, humanity, and benevolence. So trust in the good side of humanity. There is good people too. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. And by seeing the light in the world, I don't remember ever seeing this card before too. You would bring the light in the world yourself. I want to keep her, because she's, I mean, look at this. Come on, you can't tell me she doesn't remind you of Mother Mary. I want to read about Saint Germain because I don't remember exactly who he is. I know in the many readings I've done in the past couple of years, he came out, but I don't remember. He was born in France in the 18th century, and is said to have... I'm going to let you look at him. Oops, sorry, little angel. No, this is my quartz I moved. There we go. In the 18th century, and is said to have been given a new identity because he was a love child of two very powerful people. Interesting. He was well educated and able to rub shoulders with royalty. he was also deeply interested in magic. I was talking about the magician, alchemy, and the cosmos, and able to perform real-life miracles and turn lead into gold. So I was talking about how this energy reminds me a lot of the new moon reading. You're talking about new life. You're talking about changing your identity to cover the mistakes of not that he is a mistake, obviously, but because he's a love child, some people are trying to cover, quote unquote, this sin, right? He is able to turn lead into gold, meaning to me that, and I'm going back against the energy of the new moon reading, so I would advise that there could be messages for you for in both readings. By turning lead into gold, to me, this is how you can make how you can use what you have to turn it into gold. Use it may not be gold that you have, but what you have in your hand, you are capable of turning it into gold. And I hope you can see the metaphor I'm trying to do, like, because in the new moon reading there was the notion of being materialistic, and how when you focus on the gold and the abundance, in the riches, rather than what nature and the world has to give you, you miss on things, right? So with the energy of Saint Germain telling you he was able to turn lead into gold, it means you have talent in your hands that will allow you to create your own abundance. Okay, you have talents in your hands, or in your mind, or you are creative enough to make magic in your life, and you need to see that. This is so interesting how the energies of the two reading are so profoundly connected, even though I'm trying to do all about love reading. But I mean, everything is about love, right? So I guess it makes sense. Now he helps us move beyond social limitation to connect with the right people for the highest good. So that's the moving away from the negative energy to... I guess that's why it's so well connected too, because this new moon is about bringing positivity in your life, in your home. He's still a master alchemist and able to help us turn whatever is laden in your life into something that is golden, which is what I was trying to say. His twin flame, okay, so we have a twin flame story here, is Lady Portia, who we have seen in previous readings. And he is the keeper of the violet flame, the powerful etheric retreat where we can release karma. So that's starting quite strongly. And as the energy card, I want to use the Everyday Witch Oracle for some reason. That's what I wanted to be used. Oh, because I'm going to use the, what is that one called? The Cozy Witch Tarot. I believe this is the first time I'm using it on the channel. That was a gift from April, one of the early bees. Thank you very much for my birthday. I'm so grateful. I'm very excited. This deck makes me think of... if any of you have ever seen Practical Magic, it makes me think of the ants, how loving but stern they can be, and how fun and witty, and that's the energy I feel. This is like your loving ants talking to you with love, so that should be fun in a love reading. Okay. So let's see, s'il vous plaît, nos guides d'amour, which energy is to be added to this love reading, s'il vous plaît. I haven't used this deck in ages, so let's see, s'il vous plaît, nos anges d'amour. And with the cats, we have some independence here. Oh, 2 cards, oh well, look at that. It says accept love, but look at how you're making it. This is we have the energy of the magician with Saint Germain, and we have you not only accepting love but creating it. So by accepting it, you are creating this love. And look at all the hearts flying everywhere. Look at what you are capable of. Look at what your magic can do. And go with the flow. Where did I heard that in okay, I'm not gonna bother telling you where I heard it, but it was yesterday. So to me, this is very powerful here. Oh, we always have a cat because this is a witch oracle. What does she have on the, oh, it's her pants. With the go with the flow, you let the river of the energies of the world, whatever, you take you wherever you need to go. If you're gonna go to that love here, this is where it's going to go. But I love how you have the stars on this boat. That makes me think of wishes coming true. There is what looks like an opening. It's either like a lightning or opening of other dimensions or possibilities, faith with the tree. Like I'm almost, it's like it's making me think of what is it, like Mother Willow, or I think it's Mother Willow in Pocahontas, like that wise grandmother or ancestors that's helping her with whatever, you know, trauma or worry or concern that she may have. But look at that, she let go, or she's like letting go of control. Her paggy, I forget what that's called, but the thing that helps you direct the boat here. She left it in the water. She's like, let's see where the universe is going to take me. We let go of control, and we're going towards this love here. This is quite a beautiful energy here. I love this. I hate hiding Mama Marie, but look at all this love. Oh, it's time I go feed myself. I hope you guys didn't hear that. I'm gonna keep the let go of the go with the flow here, because this is, oh, and that takes me back to the new moon reading again, because we have listening to wisdom, and I was talking to you about the wisdom from Mother Willow here. Maybe Mother Mary, maybe the universe, maybe whatever divine love you connect with. And the crow here talks to me again about the loved ones that are on the other side of the veil, trying to guide you. So pay loving attention. Pay attention with the message that you get through in your heart, through dreams again, because that feels like apologies. I may have moved the phone. Okay. So intense energies already. Apologies, I need a sip. Alrighty, let's go with the All About Love spread. Let's see what the Cozy Witch Tarot is going to tell us, s'il vous plaît, nos guides d'amour. I'm calling on my guide, your guides, whoever is going to be watching this, guides, to get the most precise messages. Oh, with the Ace of Pentacles, we have an opportunity to start something new in a career. Wow, what an abundant opportunity. So possible that you are going to, and as much as I would advise against starting a love story with someone from work, but it's possible that someone you love will be met at work, or you met them at work. We have start. Oh, look at that! With the Saint Germain, we had a new start. With the cozy, it's Cozy Witch instead of the Fool. We have take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. And the Queen of Wands, replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. So there is, I feel, it's a side message here, but definitely the opportunity to start something new in the work environment. Ma foi, that was a side message. Okay, s'il vous plaît, nos anges d'amour, nos guides, get us some clear messages. For this all about love reading. And I mean, you know, since we were talking about self-acceptance, it's possible that you have, since it's all about love, maybe not necessarily about love relationships, but there is love in everything, you know, in self-love, in partner love, in love with work, and, you know, anything that makes you feel good and loved. With the Four of Cups, you are being reminded, the Four of Cups, again, an energy that was in the new moon reading, you are reminded not to be picky. And the Ace of Swords talks about, okay, I love the messages, like, look at you, you are bursting with sparkly new ideas, with letting go and listening to the messages and having faith. You can hear the messages the universe is sending you. Universe, God, divine, whatever divine loves that you are connecting with, is sending you the messages. When you listen, you are getting those new ideas. And try not to be picky with those. I feel that's what you are being told here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. So this is the strong energy here about being reminded to pay attention to the messages and listen with your heart. Don't put too much worry into it, especially with that Ace of Swords, which is a mentor. So you are hearing those messages clearly. Don't doubt, just go with it, go with the flow, okay? Alors, what's the first card? How do a little bee allow more love in their life, s'il vous plaît, nos anges d'amour? How is a little bee, I'm going to move that here, going to allow more love in their life, s'il vous plaît? I'm always having to go on this side. This is very funny. How do a little bees allow more love in their life? This one wanted to jump too, so I'm going to take it. By remembering that nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. You may tend to be always on the negative, oh poor me, but help is right there. You know, you have a sign here. And again, like, look at how you're turning your back to the sign. You're looking back, but you're like, I don't know, like your body is like turning on the other side. This is a safe place, but I don't know if I'm gonna go there. You're being picky. And again, you are, bursting with sparkling new ideas. So, to allow more love in your life, let it come. It's like, stop with oh, I don't know. Stop being so indecisive and like being so hopeless. You have, not only do you have that safe haven that close to you, and you know what it is with that Ace of Swords here, you know, there is no doubt in your mind where that safe haven is. I like that. So stop being so doubtful and hesitating. Like, just go already. You know, like, you can see her body is like, I don't know, maybe I should go and I should keep on my road here. Whereas the universe is telling you, no, look, this is clear, you should go there. I mean, look, and I like how it's giving you a tiny sword. It's like trying, like, look, but you being so indecisive. Interesting how we are talking about to allow more love in your life. You need to have your mind clear with that. And stop worrying about your financials too, your finances. Love is not where your finances are. What's a new way that our little bee should start expressing their love? Interesting. What's a new way that our little bee should start expressing their love, s'il vous plaît? Oh, with the Ten of Cups. Look at this. You have a rainbow, you have the ocean, you have the beach, you have um, a bunch of bottles with messages. Okay, I like this, but okay, but sometimes it really. Okay, so be hopeful. See, this is like the opposite of that Five of Pentacles here, where you're like so desperate. I'm gonna put them this way so you can see the sword. Um, I like to see like the ant from Practical Magic. Sometimes it is all about rainbows and smile. It's okay. It happens. Okay, so in order for you to express um, your love, you have like those messages in a bottle. It feels like you are called to be creative and to actually, if you are afraid to speak it, be creative about expressing it. I love the idea of and be creative and be playful. With the Ten of Cups, you have the notion of with this Ten of Cups, you have a notion of not recomposed family, but it's definitely not your typical all-time man, woman, two children family. You have apologies, you have two women that are not necessarily quote unquote super skinny. You have two different cultures and they managed to have a mixed child. So this is a family still blessed. You have the rainbow, you have the light, you have the stars, you have the wishes came true, and you have all these messages hidden in bottles, ready for anyone who wants to open those bottles to read the messages of love. So that's what I mean by how you can be creative. And I love how you have the water here, talking. Water is linked to emotion, right? And you have this calm water here, with that going with the flow. You have the beautiful family close to a calm. It's like it's also calm after the storm, because with a rainbow, I feel like it's after the rain or during the rain, even that sometimes the rainbow comes out. So start expressing, no matter what you do, start expressing your love. It is the only way you are going to attract love in your life, is by expressing it. Whichever way that makes you feel comfortable. You don't have to say it. You can write it. You can sing it. You can draw it. I love the bottles. This is very, very cute. Maybe you can mail cute cards that you would create yourself. It doesn't need to be all digital stuff. With a message in the bottle, you have the notion also of like treasure, just you have ideas. Communicate with your divine energies with not this. I'm wording this wrong. Communicate with whichever love energies you connect with. They are giving you those ideas. Let go of that fear. However easy this may be, just you'll get the inspiration on how to communicate, how to express this love. What can a little bit do to find and or maintain lasting love? So if you're already in a relationship, what can a little bit do to find or maintain lasting love? S'il vous plaît, nos guides. What can they do? Nine of Wands. It would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. Look at how she's hurting. She's got bandages on her arms. She's praying. She she's not losing faith. She's been burning a lot of candles. There is all those little stars here. To maintain lasting love, you just have to keep faith. For some of you, this may be difficult because not everybody has faith, but it's a start. It looks like you need to start to have faith in what you can do and in the love that's around you. I love how this is right next to the face card as well. The Nine of Wands is usually like we are getting towards the end of this wand, what is it, wand suite. We're going towards the end of that cycle. It's like we almost carry too much, but we are ready to let go of what we can carry. But you are a warrior. So maybe you've been hurt by love, okay? Like a lot of us have. But if you have faith, and if you, as long, how can I word this right? With love, you will never lose. Even though it feels like, you have been hurt. There is bandages, there is pain, there is trauma, but love will always bring more love. So if you have faith and open yourself and ask for it to come in your life, it will come in your life. If you vibrate negative energy, you will get negative energy. If you vibrate love, you will get love. It's I was going to say it's that simple, but yes, it is. It's that little light here. It looks like she's in a dark room. That little light is enlightening everything. It only takes one little flicker to start, spreading that love. So you find and maintain lasting love by being love yourself. You can't expect, it's too easy to expect that people are just going to bring it to you just like that too. You have to give yourself, all those energies is give and take. What is something that our little bees need to learn about commitment? What is something that our little bees need to learn about commitment? Nos anges, s'il vous plaît. Oh, that's funny. How the Queen of Wands is coming up again. Replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. Committing, and it's interesting because this is under this being hopeless, like that. Looking at that house, I'm like, no. When you are in a committed relationship, both parties need to give in. If you feel like you are going, if you have doubt about yourself, if you don't like yourself, if you feel like you are going to be abandoned all the time, you are self-sabotaging. You are sabotaging the relationship of any kind. So if you love the person, if you express that love to this person with little ways, with your creative ways, they will want to reciprocate. We all have trauma and pain and hurt. We all have possible abandonment issues. But as long as you live and vibe in this abandonment emotion, that's what you are going to create. So if you are in a relationship that's talking about commitment, you need to show the other person that you trust them, for one, to allow them to trust you in return. If you send out love and trust and confidence in the relationship, you will get love and trust and confidence in the relationship. But if you keep on doubting yourself, you'll get the same thing. The person is going to doubt you. I hope that makes sense. This is the mirroring effect, if you keep on doubting yourself, if you keep on doubting the other, if you keep on feeling that you are undeserving, I mean, look at her. She's shining. And with the sunflowers here, I can feel the energy of the sun, the child. And this is funny. I was talking about self-doubt and this abandonment issue. To learn about commitment, you need to reassure your inner child with the sunflowers. I'm thinking of the sun, and I'm picturing the child energy on the horse, like having fun and being happy and naked, like trusting the universe, trusting everything. So to learn about commitment is to learn to trust. Okay, that's number one. You got to trust your other, and you got to trust yourself to be there for the other. Does that make sense? So something to learn about trust. What is something to learn about trust here, s'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides? King of Pentacles. Thanks for supporting local witches. True success isn't about money. How that comes out again. It's about happiness too. Learn about trust is, and it's under the Ten of Cups here. True success isn't about money. Happiness under happiness. This is amazing. The King of Pentacles, this energy is the one that worked hard to get to where they are, that are sharing the wealth, that are able to enjoy what they've worked for. Maybe there is a notion here of trusting this person with your trusting. I'm heading on a dangerous. I don't know if dangerous is the right word, but one, I guess, is nowadays even more than in the older day, because in the older days, you know, when people were married or living, I was going to say living together, there was no living together, they were married. There was just one joint bank account, right? Here, since we're talking about learning about trust, and we have the King of Pentacles, and that talks about money, and we have going with the flow, in which is trusting things, it feels like there is a notion of working your finances together. We're not asking you to release your finances to someone, but really trusting that you can make something more abundant, like, and happier, by working the finances together. Teamwork. Success is, and like I would say, it's not just about money, it's about working things together. So you're able to communicate, and you're able to create something together. You did it, you went as far as you went by yourself, kudos to you. Now let's see what you can do together with this financial success you have made. That is scary. Especially if you worked alone for a long time, or if you lost somebody trusting somebody else. But we're not talking about you giving total control to someone. We're talking about you making family decisions with your financial abundance, with your money. It talks about money. Success is not just about money. Interesting how I love how this is with the Ten of Cups here. So this is really about family decisions together for home, career. Something you need to learn about communication. What is something that our little bees need to learn about communication, s'il vous plaît, nos anges? The Four of Swords. And now it says, why aren't you resting? So it's interesting how that comes under that Nine of Wands here, which talks about like being overwhelmed. So we're not at the 10 of Wands yet, but we are heading towards, you know, having worked too hard and being overwhelmed and sharing the burden. And with this one, you are called to rest. The Four of Swords is a definite need to, I mean, look at her, she's resting, she's got the warm thing on her tummy for possible cramps, you know. But and it's interesting that this is, I'm doing this reading for a new moon day, because Friday is the day of the new moon. I love readings I post on Fridays usually. There is books, there is learning, there is a hot beverage, there is sleepers. It's cold outside, but it's warm on the inside. And you have like, it's like how you are accepting love by making it. So there is that notion of what you're capable, like how you're the one able to bring love. But learn about communication. The Four of Swords is resting, is recuperating. It's possible that you need to step back, you need to retreat, you need to take a moment to heal, to communicate. Communicating is very difficult. A lot of people have some miscommunication issues. A lot of the time miscommunication issues will result into the ending of a relationship. So before you explode, I feel, before you react, maybe you tend to be someone who will just bark back. When you are in a situation where you need to convey some truth of any sort, because we're on the sword, it's interesting that the sword is a suite of mental and communication and speaking truth and stuff like that. I think you are called to take a step back, rest, think on things, and then say what you have to say in a calmly manner, in a rested manner, in a fresh manner, with all those fresh ideas at the universe. Maybe you need to go meditate, since we're under this this Nine of Wands that looks like she's doing some deep prayer meditation here. I think you need to learn to think before you open your mouth, right? And take some serious deep dive into what you may have done, how you may have hurt someone, because a lot of times also we'll hear some things or will be told something based as a reaction to what we have said ourselves. Okay, so take the time to think instead of reacting. Okay, interesting. Oh, now we are going to describe your soulmate. Okay, so I'm going to do that in two manners. Let's see here. What, s'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides, describe the soulmate of our little bees here, s'il vous plaît. I'm going to pick one like that. We have the Knight of Pentacles, very nice. Your soulmate is somebody who, I like how it says, surely, slowly but surely, you are going places. So, like, this character is shown like as someone that likes nature, that likes to live from their environment, that likes to create. The Knight of Pentacles usually is shown on a horse, but that's not moving, like with the Light Seer's Tarot, it's they are planting seeds, to have something growing. Here she's deciding, she's not even planting, she's got those herbs in that box here. She's deciding where she's gonna, either it's picking up something from nature to fill up those bottles, or I'm thinking planting seeds and where she's going to do it. So she's just planning. She's not, she's like, where am I going to put this? She's at the planning situation. So your soulmate is someone who takes a sweet time. It's got to take some time to think. I mean, look at this here, all these situations here. Or you may be like that yourself, where there is a lot, like, you need to rest before communicating. You have some meditating. You've worked hard. You have all this self-doubt. So in a parallel manner, your soulmate is someone who is slows himself, which is, it's not too bad. Now I want to use the Angels Among Us deck to see, to find out more about what your soulmate will look like and what other qualities they may have. S'il vous plaît, nos anges nous guident. Oh, thank you. We have Mother Mary. I'll talk about, and we have Faith again. This is, I'm so excited to have this card. Look at how the colors are similar, and we have two different creators, two different, one is a male, one is a female creator, but this person, and look at how we have the energies of, well, I know I used the witch deck and it's only female, but we have a double female energy here. Talks about nurturing, talks about purity of heart and having faith. So this person is creative with the conception. I hear she's got her heart on her sleeve. Your soulmate is someone who is loving and nurturing and sensitive, and may have had some trauma themselves, obviously. I mean, Mother Mary gave her son, to us. Loving, nurturing, protecting. What else could we say? Very spiritual. That's I want to put herb here. Let's see. Oh, I'm not entirely hiding Mother Mary because she's here. That's your soulmate is wonderful. Oh, at the bottom of the deck we have Jesus. Okay. So if we are talking about a female energy, we are also talking about somebody who maybe I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna do this reading as a European person. So Mother Mary or Jesus are from I want to say what Eastern. So there was Egypt. Jesus was in Israel, right? But I mean, he was, I forget now, Mesopotamia. Like, so we're talking about Asia, even possibly Arabic or Jewish areas, right? So this culture. So this is like the opposite of me, right? From Europe, we are going like Asia, Arabic, Israeli country, like, so darker skin, different religion, whether it's Jewish, Muslim, possibly, why not even Asian religions, because it's like on the other side, right? So if you were to be from these culture, then think about a different culture for you as a soulmate. I hope that makes sense, right? So if you are like a darker skin tone, then your soulmate would be of a lighter skin tone. If you are Muslim, it's possible your soulmate is Catholic. That's what I mean, like, right, different backgrounds. And with Jesus, we have forgiveness, compassion, again, and spiritual teachers. So again, we have two very nurturing energies. I mean, he's the Son of God. He came here to, make sure we go to heaven. They both have, they both wear some kind of a hoodie. They both show strengths of religion in their heart. They both have dark hair. We have 17 and 18. Numbers mean something to you. 8 and 9. With the yellow, we have solar plexus, which is somebody who is capable, with somebody who goes into action. And here we have somebody that has a spiritual vision. So if you are looking at a male energy, you have someone who possibly has facial hair. But definitely, if I was to compare to myself, go like for somebody who looks not like you. I hope that made sense. Okay, talk about love and like, with the forgiveness and the love. Like, this is ultimate love with these two beings. I'm so excited. It's been a very long time since we had Jesus and Mary coming through this deck. In any case, when I was first using it, Mother Mary would jump a lot. So I had so much so that I used to keep the card out and not even so I could see like other angels from this deck. Okay, so your soulmate is quite the thing. I love that. A soul lesson that our little bees is learning about love, s'il vous plaît. What's a soul lesson they're learning about love, s'il vous plaît? 5 of Wands. I like that. A good coven lets every witch have a say. So what you have to learn about love is that it's not what I say or the highway, okay? Everybody, see, like, don't be so picky. Everybody has beliefs, everybody has important things to say, everybody has emotion, everybody has different backgrounds, especially if you come from different cultures. I mean, if you are, I was going to say in the United States, but no, in any place of the world, really. The world has opened to so many. The world has opened so much. The world is so open that the possibilities of meeting somebody who grew up someplace else, who speaks a different language, who speaks many languages. When you speak more than one language, already you have ways of looking at things that are so different from someone who speaks just one language, because words have, each language have a special meaning. Each language has a special meaning with a word that you may not feel with a different language. So that expands your views and your understanding of things, and your capacity to look at things, So when you're mixing two different cultures, two different backgrounds, two different religion, two different upbringings, clash is going to happen. So taking the time to take a rest before reacting is great. The 5 of Wands show possible miscommunication, but it's a good reminder to listen to everyone. Everybody has a story. Everybody has important lessons and values to bring to a relationship. So if you're too close-minded, you'll pass next to this beautiful love that the universe has to offer. Before I go to an extra beautiful message from Mother Mary, two things. No, you know what? I was gonna pick, I love this deck, but it doesn't want to come right now, so I'm gonna pick extra message from the Lover's Oracle, from, what's his name? Toni, Carmine, Salerno, I believe. Actually, it's a she, I believe. S'il vous plaît. Nos anges, nos guides. What's a beautiful love message for Annie Lebie, s'il vous plaît? Like, let's see what's the near future in love for you, s'il vous plaît. Nos anges d'amour. This is beautiful because this can really be applied to, oh, look at this. Before I go into the message here, it looks like there is tears in those eyes. There is growth with the 3 butterflies. There is all the possibility. You have the heart on the chest, just like with Jesus and Mary. We have the amethyst on the chest of Saint Germain. We have the heart on the chest of this face card here. Opening your heart to love is a very strong message in spite of this suffering. You have the light on her brow, on her third eye area here. There is love coming in your life if you allow it. And only time will tell. Let it come when it will come. How about another one here? Don't be too picky. That was a message here at the beginning, huh? Oh, look at that. We have a bird again. The new moon reading had a lot of birds. And this is like peace, protection. Maybe it's time to offer peace. That this is the olive branch giving you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And with that, I feel like give the olive branch. What do we have at the bottom of this deck here? Sexual union. Ooh. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Honor. How do I put that down here correctly? Here we go. Oopsie. Allez, just because I don't want to leave you yet, I am going to pick a card as an extra message from our guide here, using the Season of the Witch Litha Oracle, which I'm going to put down shortly using the Llama one as soon as I get the new deck, s'il vous plaît. Nos anges d'amour. What extra... wow, that just jumped for you. The hummingbird. Go look at the new moon reading. The hummingbird, the winds beneath your wings are shifting, and if you don't pay attention, you may lose flight, meaning you have messages. Look at the butterfly, it's in all this deck. What jumped at you? Oh, heirloom tomatoes. Look at this beautiful couple. And obviously butterflies. Enter into the depths of intimacy where the seeds of your desires will be nourished. That talks about communication again. And look at the gift giving. Look at how she's carrying the basket, but still is handing her the apple here. Like we were talking about the message in the bottle here. That's a creative way of telling someone you love them, bringing them the fruit. Oh, I'm sorry. This is tomatoes, right? Heirloom tomatoes. I was thinking of apples. Maybe that will mean something to you. This is pretty. I mean, there is a beautiful couple thing here, because we have that 10 of Cups here. We have that communication. We have those options that only you. This is what you can have, and this is up to you. Only you can. If you hand that olive branch, if you hand that fruit, you can make it happen. Allez, if you're not so picky. Well, those readings lately have been quite long. I hope you enjoyed them. In any case, it was a pleasure for me to give them. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie. Message. Oh my God, that's too many. Our Lady of Ripening on the Vine. That's like the message that comes and comes and comes and comes on this channel. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie. Clear message for our little bees. There was a baby Jesus in her arm that wanted to show itself. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie. Okay. Okay, fine. I'll just take this one. Our Lady of the Inner Gate. Look at how she's opening. The hands are open in receiving the heart right here. The two birds together. Your heart yearns to know and express grace. Such empowerment of the heart requires fearless, born of meeting and healing one's inner pain. So you have to accept your pain and you have to want to heal it. Hence that resting here, right? Before you talk. Confrontation with darkness will not destroy you, it will free you. And that reminds me also of the new moon reading here. You will realize the innate spiritual protection within your heart. You will awaken your capacity for healing and growth. Your heart will open naturally and without fear. So much good will come from this. Here you were talking about replacing your self-doubt with self-confidence. And here you had nothing is ever as place as it seems. That's what Mother Mary reminds you here. I love when, I mean, it often, you know, circle beautifully like that. But I feel like this is a nice little bow over the reading here again. Before I go to the gratitude, do I want to, oh, you know what, I'm going to get, we were talking about time will tell. So a couple of things here. I'm going to get a card from the Chakra du Coeur to give us a timeline for this love story here, s'il vous plaît. Give us a timeline, s'il vous plaît, nos anges d'amour. When is this communication going to happen? When is this releasing going to happen, s'il vous plaît? We have, oops. What's that? We have, you are being reminded that signs are being sent to you. Oof, that can take up to a year. This is something like your healing and all that may happen next year. Wow. You have a long time to, and this one gives 9 weeks. So it's funny because you have financial blockages. So from 9 weeks to a year. Time will tell, right? You just have to heal. Focus on yourself. And communicating. That doesn't mean that nothing is going to happen until next year. This means that this communication, this growth, this teamwork, because this is, love is teamwork, right? With yourself, with your partner, with your family. We're talking about all love. We're talking about your growth. So give yourself time, but you need to work at it. And that healing by next year should have happened. Let's see, a romance angel. Oh shoot, you know what? I'm adding stuff after the Mother Mary card. S'il vous plaît, those are one extra. Love message for our bees. S'il vous plaît. Can I get an extra message for? Thank you. Oh, that's way too many. That's way too many. Let's go with engagement. Oh, engagement. Ah, merci. Express your love. See, we're back to you expressing your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I was talking about handing the tomato, handing the fruit, handing the olive branch. It looks like it's time that you express that love, and you know that. Maybe that's why you full of self-doubt and so hopeless, because you keep it to yourself. You're full of fear. If you release, you will be surprised by what can happen there. Just release, let go, go with the flow, and say Say what you feel. You got nothing to lose. I mean, if you're already in this despair, what are you going to lose, right? Allez, closing message. With our gratitude deck, s'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. What gratitude message? Oh, this one. Allez, smile. Smile at others. People appreciate being seen. You want to be seen? Start seeing yourself. With that, I'm sending you a bunch of smiles, a bunch of hugs, lots of love and light, and wish you a wonderful weekend. Sending you love. Bye-bye.